Two French big men. Wembanyama wins. Wembanyama on Gobert. First shot is off. Rudy the rebound.
Something I've already seen the matchups. Randle on Castle, and you've got McDaniels guarding De'Aaron Fox, trying to take away those two threats early.
Randle, bully ball with Castle, missed it, and Wembanyama gets the rebound.
But I like it. That's how Randle has to play. Use that aggressive style.
Wembanyama on the attack. Gobert put a hand up, but it rolls over the rim. Victor's on the board, coming off the terrific Game 3. 39 points, 15 boards, and 5 blocks. Anthony Edwards, Gobert just bodies into Wembanyama on the pick and roll, and Randle off on the threes, missed his first 2 shots. And the rebound by Champagnie for San Antonio. Vassell, contested 3, knocks it down. First 5 for the Spurs.
And you can see Vassell is going to be aggressive. The Spurs are playing loose, playing free, playing like the hungry team.
Daniels return. Remember the poor start that Minnesota had offensively. Connolly, the veteran, had started the last couple of games. Of course, with the injury. Edwards a 3.
Attack mode here in Game 4. As you see, the Timberwolves faithful take a seat here.
There's going to be a foul on Randle. All bounced over here as slow as possible. You guys are fighting over it. We're trying to keep the pace of the game going. Castle into the basket, 4-2, and the Spurs have opened 3 of 4 here tonight. Randle sees 2, so who's free?
Sees 2. He sees like 3.5.
I was anticipating a skip pass, but he would have needed hang time to get it over Wemby. Edwards, couple of pumps. 6 to go. Randle. Now late clock.
Gotta go.
Something. Gobert for 3. No. Rudy was 0-5, shooting from deep this season. That's why the crowd rose with anticipation. Castle weaving Wembanyama at the basket and got bumped on the way up.
Yeah, he has answered every call.
It's changed the direction by Castle. Champagnie turned away by Edwards. Clock at 5 for Wembanyama. Does he see it? Does he know it? Now he does. Got it off the top. Shot clock violation. And they rule the Timberwolves had it, so they'll play on. Edwards around the cell. Wembanyama's waiting. Randle attacks. Wemby in the paint. Turns away a shot. It is Dosunmu. A lot of dribbling. Got around Castle. Wemby over. Too late. Gobert. And 1. Of course, the video that we saw earlier on social media this series. Young Wembanyama learning from Gobert on the floor and also off the floor as well. Fascinating dynamic to this series as it has played out.
I love the mutual respect between the two.
Castle splashes a 3. Stephon Castle. I love the way he has played in this series.
Derrick Rose. But I love the sets the Spurs are doing right now to get Wemby in action. Good shot right there by Jaden McDaniels.
Brett, you like them going quick, Minnesota?
Absolutely. We know San Antonio is going to play fast. I think if you're going to match what the Spurs do, you got to play fire with fire. And playing fast is going to be a travel here by Wembanyama. And the reason why you got to play fast against San Antonio.
Sloppy pass by McDaniels gives it right back to San Antonio. 4 and change into the first. Aaron Fox from the outside. Missed that 3. Randle on the board. And there's a little bit of that look to push. Pitch out for Dosunmu. That is saved by Ayo, but thrown to Champagnie. Numbers for the Spurs. Champagnie, great shooter. Gave it up to Vassell. Timberwolves right back the other way. And Edwards playing through pain in both knees. Keeping Castle on his hip. Little fade fire. Foul.
Team a chance. We know he's not 100% as he knocks down the free throw.
See, the game-by-game started Game 3 after coming off the bench those first 2 games. His minutes total of 49. 41 Game 3. No minutes restriction there. Estimated at 70% by Chris Finch, his coach. It's a little zone at times here tonight, perhaps. Fox gets inside and gets 2. The Aaron Fox. Somebody thought he would be the #2 guy for this team, and in their wins, he has played very well in the postseason. Edwards off on the 3. Devin Vassell has it the other way for the Spurs.
If you're Mitch Johnson and you can continue to have Anthony Edwards take that shot, yes, he's very capable of making them, but I would much prefer that than him attacking downhill.
And if you're Anthony Edwards, you know if you want that shot, keep making pick and roll as Haskell gets to his spot and gets the mid-range to go. If he keeps Victor in pick and roll.
See the numbers at the bottom. Castle off to a great start in this one. Randle still trying to find it. Misses again. He's 0 of 3 from the field. Now he's got a field goal. Julius on the drive to the basket.
And Wembanyama close to picking up his second foul there over the back.
The first points for Randle in the first quarter since game 1. Fox leaves it. Wemby finishes in the Spurs win. Spurs lead by 4 here early on. Terrence Shannon and Naz Reid checking in at that timeout. Randle pitches, corner 3 Reid. Got rid of it quick because of Wembanyama, and the shot was way off.
And the Spurs came out in the zone. Minnesota drew up a man-to-man play, and you could tell they were caught off guard.
Eldon Johnson gets to the basket, can't finish. Got his own rebound. It is Harper on the drive. Great ball movement. Great ball movement. Wemby just nicely lays it to Harper, and a foul by Reid.
I think
That's the Spurs way.
And the star.
To a guy like Victor Wembanyama the same way.
Well, you got to start further. Started with David Robinson.
Okay.
Then
You're right. You're right.
Of those guys.
Right. I know he gave you some nightmares when you went in.
He did.
If it's older school, we let Reg go.
We let Reg go. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
Johnson and Vassell with
The stronger he's going to get. We've seen him in these type of situations, just a few years.
bags a pair there. 4-point lead. 7 minutes gone by here in this first quarter. Winner gets the winner of the Oklahoma City Lakers series. Thunder trying to close that out in Los Angeles tomorrow night. Tough defense by Shannon on Castle, 2 physical players. Man down, so in the corner, Vassell drives. Left it for Wemby, a lot of contact, and gonna go the other way.
Got off one leg, that was dangerous. And he's dangerous too when he starts dancing.
As a 3 for Edwards.
Plus, and at least 10+ free throws. Nice move by Harper, couldn't get it to go. Now, if you're the Minnesota, you're playing with numbers. Play fast.
And Randle cleared a path. Naz Reid couldn't finish. This is off Spurs, stays down here. The Aaron Fox also comes in to leave one lead guy on the floor for San Antonio.
And they're basically denying Edwards right now, making the Timberwolves play 4-on-4.
Gobert kept that alive. It's the hustle stats, those points off turnover, second chance points, advantage Minnesota in the first. Shannon missed, rebound by Wembanyama. Timberwolves trying to even this best of 7 at 2 games apiece. Fox got Reid in the air, and Naz will pick up.
This offense is a missed shot.
Reid in the air is because of the speed of the dribble as he missed another free throw.
And then the fight for it brought in by McDaniels. Surprise there at Fox, missing 3 free throws, 76% shooter. Julius Randle hit a 3 earlier, again sees Wembanyama on the double. Deep, Reid. Long board, McDaniels. Out of the corner, Shannon. Alex Rodriguez, along with Mark Lowry, ownership of this team, get up quickly and say 2 fouls. He was trying to help the officials. I think they've got it at the scorer's table, but everybody's of the same mind. Wemby in foul trouble, different story. Late clock, Reid, 1-footer.
Oh, wait.
2-pointer.
In the crew, I knew what he had.
Champagnie, first shot of the game. Terrific corner shooter, missed it. On the deflection, the long arms of McDaniels. Brings it down. Randle in transition 3.
No, you have Victor rotating out with 2 fouls. Take him off the dribble.
Short.
I love watching games with you guys. It's great. So cool. Shannon sees Wemby. He goes to the basket, pumps, tries to draw the foul. Can't do it. Wemby goes down. Loose ball.
He hasn't reacted to the shots he's taking, which lets you know how locked in he is on the main goal.
Champagnie free again. Now he's missed 3. Now you start thinking about it. Shannon right at Harper. Everything but. What a beautiful finish. Back the other way. Harper pitch. Beautiful pass, Champagnie. Inside for the dunk by Carter Bryant.
And secure a rebound, and it is off to the races.
Daniels. Wembanyama gave you a little Luke Cornett contest. 2 arms straight up.
A lot of settling going on here.
Wemby 3. McDaniels was very careful not to get under him and cause a foul. Randle inside, has Castle. Good recognition, but Wembanyama says, take that. Who's free? Shannon 3.
Minnesota settling. I mean, that's 3 or 4 possessions, and they've been all 3-pointers.
No, he's not settling. Dylan Harper.
He is tough. He is getting into the Spurs when they can't get a traditional basket.
Go ahead, Reg.
Throw your hands up again, Reg.
Say it.
Wave them in the air like you just don't care. What you got?
Bryant off on the 3. Wembanyama engulfs the rebound.
Oh, that's an elbow. That's an elbow by Victor.
And we got a tie up with Daniels. Nas Reed was a read at the line here. And you're watching, if you're a Spurs fan.
He got fouled and then he got frustrated. And the frustration happened. He's like, you guys aren't going to call it.
Games without Victor before this unit.
And this is going to go the other way. This is a foul on.
In the paint has kind of been a trap for him. Now he can get unleashed in the paint with no Wembanyama on the floor.
Here is Edwards through 2. Inside, Luke Cornett comes up with the
Go to it earlier with no Victor Wembanyama.
And a turnover by Minnesota. They had a chance for 6 or 7 points with the reviews. Didn't get much out of it. But they get the ball back as it's in the hands of McDaniels on the Spurs turnover. To Edwards. Good first quarter. Randle outside 3.
Second made 3. Again, he was only shooting 26% coming into tonight.
Castle taking his time. Short. Rebound by Edwards. Largest lead Minnesota's had in these couple of games. Here in Target Center. Cornett, the foul on the. He just talked about what an incredible athlete he is to just get the draft lottery won by Washington, and the Knicks closing out Philadelphia. 25 3-pointers for New York, tying a playoff record. Congrats to the Knicks, first in the Final 4 in the NBA. Castle has some space, downhill to Cornett. Gobert got up and it still goes in. On Reed's shoulder, it's been one of the stories in this postseason. Julius Randle looks like a different guy right now. Looks like a different dude right now.
That's the guy you want to see right there. Floor.
He has a different bounce in his step, knowing he can get where he wants to go on the court.
Fox is going to carry more of a load. For 2. He's quartered without Wembanyama. Cow scored 18.5 a game, but has had big playoff games. Will be asked for more. Edwards on the handoff, the lob to Gobert. Cornett got in the way, last touch by the tip of the rim. Fox. Harrison Barnes, who checked in a couple of moments ago in the scramble, comes to Castle. Stephon thought about loading up. Former UConn Husky around the Shulu. Got it again and scores.
And play around those 2 guys.
Double it to get it out of Edwards' hands. Taken care of well by McDaniels in Minnesota.
Playing faster now,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Look at the defense here by McDaniels. Full court on Fox.
Five to shoot. The Barnes screen for Castle. On the switch. Stephon step back. Cornett at the rim.
Don't fall asleep on Luke Cornett. Again, Mike, you mentioned the championship experience Spurs team. They're used. Oh, there could have been an offensive foul there on Randle.
Ayo Dosunmu for three.
And you see the Spurs double-team Edwards coming up the court. The more his teammates can make shots, the more space he'll have later.
Kornet rolls to the rim. Could not finish. Edwards, middle of the floor. Good hands to get back. Castle pushes the other way. Fox running to the corner. Gets inside. Couldn't get the second try, and Edwards has it.
Nice contest there by McDaniels. That changed that shot there by Fox.
All the eyes trained on Edwards. Ant-Man, patient, bumped. Free throws coming. Edwards short on the free throw, 80%. He came out. I mean, everybody's playing through it. They seem to be playing through it at a different level of injury for Minnesota. And we mentioned Dante DiVincenzo also out, obviously, with the Achilles tear. But this team, when backed up, seems to play its best ball. Nice out of the timeout play. Kornet rolling to the basket. Although, guys, as Kornet hits the first of those, we'll go through the playoffs. Kornet splits the pair. Lead is 7. Here as we approach the 4-minute mark of this first half. Minnesota is +5 in scoring since Wembanyama got thrown out. Edwards to the basket. Sweet finish through the contact.
Starting to regain some of that form, right? Quick move there by Ant-Man, getting all the way to the cup.
Minnesota has not had a double-digit lead at any point in this series so far. Fox with 2 more.
Good shot by Fox, but also Gobert was on Castle. You have to look for those matchups, especially now with no Wembanyama in the game.
Nasri the spin. Gobert couldn't catch it clean. Kornet with the block. Spurs back the other way quickly with Fox. Pitch to Johnson. He goes out of bounds.
Finch is going to use a lot, even if Victor was playing or not, having Julius at that 5 position.
Vassell, good shot fake. Castle free. 4-3. 3-pointers. The Spurs have played a game and a half of the 5 games in that first round series against Portland without Wembanyama. Dosunmu to the basket. On the switch, he took Kornet to the goal.
Minnesota took advantage of the matchup they wanted. That's exactly what we were just saying with the Spurs.
Kornet flashes. Edwards the rebound. 14 points in the game. Coming to the goal for 2 more. Fox tries to get him back quick. Cannot, but it's followed by Castle.
And he dunked on his teammate.
Yes, he dunked on Carter Bryant as well. What a pace that has picked up over the last minute and a half here.
Randle tied up by Kornet, lost at numbers for the Spurs if they go. Vassell, one-man break. Good defense by Dosunmu to knock it out of bounds.